Wow.
Trap for a bobcat, or
Lots of dead things over here.
I would say bobcat.
So there's a little chance there could be a cat hanging around.
Thank you for joining us here on DNA Travel. One of the things that we would like to express to our viewers is a respect for the land and a respect for the history of the area. We really like to come out here and enjoy finding and discovering parts of Northwest Colorado's history. But one thing we would really like to stress is that you please have a low impact on the land and leave the history for others to enjoy as well. Out here we find a lot of Native American and indigenous history and artifacts, but we don't ever want to touch them and move them. We want to leave them not only for others to enjoy, but so that those people that are recording the history can see those things and have it untouched and uncorrupted. We also like to express our respect and honor for those Native American indigenous people and their lore and their history. We don't know all about it, but we do respect it. So we ask others to do the same.
You can see where the water just cuts through all this rock. Wow.
Trap for a bobcat, or
Lots of dead things over here.
I would say bobcat.
So there's a little chance there could be a cat hanging around.
You might want to stay a little bit away from it so we don't spoil it, but it's been closed already. It got sprung. There's probably a nameplate on the front. Looks like it's been there for a long time.
You just don't come across that every day. You can see there's a lot of poop along the edges here. And that means the animals come in. There's probably bats and birds that live up in there. So animals come and hunker down in here during bad weather and just hang out. And you can see by the amounts of droppings along the rim rocks here that this is where the animals hang out. Hence why there was a bobcat live trap. Bones. And lots of poop. Wow. That'd be an elk.
Yeah, that's certainly mountain lion food there.
Here's the head. More bones. Ooh. There's a lot of dead things around here. More bones.
It's got around these parts.
Sheesh. Or things get stuck down in here for winter. Wow.
Alright, so it's been a long time since my last geology class, but this is cool. This is like a giant geode almost. I mean, I'm not 100% sure if this is calcium or selenium or calcite of some sort. I'm not 100% sure, but this is super cool. Here's a few pieces that have fallen off there. I wonder, I know AI's got some nice programs where you can take pictures of this kind of stuff and identify it. It's interesting because some of it's milky and there are some little spots or little ones that are a little more clear. But these are pretty white and pretty interesting. You see how some stuff's eroded out in here. It's got this like, oh yeah, there you go. I would really like to know what kind of rock that is.
Right?
Yeah. So you can see back in there, it looks like soot, but this is quite filled with dirt and stuff from whatever. But I wonder if this wasn't like a ritual area where maybe indigenous people came in here and felt this energy from all this crystalline formation, and maybe they did something in there. It's hard to say. Wouldn't you love to know what went on in this little cave?
I know. Do you feel the energy?
Deadly.
Oop, that's something kind of it.
You thought we'd never run across another bone pile.
I did? Look at this place. I don't see evidence of fire quite yet.
Yeah,
If you ever happen upon a place like this, leave everything for the next generations. Don't degrade it, don't touch it. Just enjoy it, admire it. If you do video it, don't tell anyone your locations so that things don't get vandalized and destroyed. Some evidence of stacked rocks along here. Some stacked rocks along the side. Probably with some kind of mud built up.
I bet it was just dry stack. Looks to me like there was probably, I bet there was another log across here. I bet those were dry stacked up, and this log here was probably long enough to give you a little more height. I bet there was not as much dirt in here. So they probably, I bet they stacked rock as high as they could, as this thing would allow.
Yeah.
And so the roof would have been like this tall. I betcha. Looks like they used some nails. I mean, that's not terrible old. Because they do look manufactured.
Oh, that's a stick.
Here's an old stick, probably a year old.
It is a...
But you can see the ridges right there.
Yeah.
That's not like a...
terribly old.
what would you call it? Like a rose head or anything like that's been forged. These are barn spikes.
But these have a lot of moss on them on the outsides of where they've been stacked. So they have stacked rocks have been here a while.
You know, there's some wood back here that was milled. Like it looks like that's a flat piece, which they might have picked up, but
Hard rocks here.
this actually wouldn't be a bad height either to be able to do that same thing across there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, you could, and they could easily have made a floor in there a little better, even taller, you know, and had a spot.
Nickname this Robber's Roost. Small boat. Watch your eyes. It's a little baby skeleton of something. Smells so good out here. Sage, fresh air. It's a great day to be alive.